I can't believe it. I mean, really hitting that first note made all the difference. You were right, Chad. I mean, I did have it in me. And you brought it out.
Just doing my job.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so glad that you're producing my CD. I mean, with you behind me, we're gonna be #1.
Oh my God. Chad is kissing the Sid.
Looks like Whitney's gonna be mine for the taking sooner than I even imagined.
Ethan, you just lied to Gwen on the phone? You've always told me how much you hate lies. We broke up because of a lie.
More than one. But this is different. Okay, I didn't tell Gwen about you being out here in LA because there's a good chance it could harm her and the unborn baby.
And you especially couldn't tell her that we wound up in the same bed last night.
Look, I can tell what you're thinking, Teresa, but it's not
What
you...
am I thinking, Ethan?
That I didn't tell Gwen about our experience the other night because I want it to happen again, or that I'm hoping to spend more time with you while she's at the hospital.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
You're taking too much hope from this, from my being here and from what happened the other night, and you shouldn't. I didn't tell Gwen about you because I don't want to upset her. She is going through an extremely difficult and complicated labor, and the last thing she needs is undue stress. I'm just trying to protect my wife and my baby here. Teresa, I care about you. I always will, but Gwen and the baby are my life. You are my life, Teresa. You always were, and you always will be. I love you, and only you.
Somebody, help me. Help my unborn baby. Mommy is so sorry for the mess we're in. I don't know who did this to me or why, but you shouldn't have to suffer. God, I don't even know what's real anymore. Oh, maybe this were a bad dream. But if it is, why am I not waking up?
Would you hurry, precious? Look, we cannot pack all your shop and drop jewels, okay? Sorry about that. We gotta get out of Harmony, out of the country as fast as we can. How can you be eating fruit? Huh? When at this very moment, Luis is at Dr. Culver's office with Beth, you know, no doubt discovering that she was never pregnant with any child, much less his. And once that happens, oh, he's gonna figure out in what, 5 minutes? That Sheridan's been kidnapped, who's behind it, and where she's being held. Well, suit yourself, ding-dong. Precious and I are out of here. Hey, Precious, what have you got in here anyhow, huh? Oh, not funny, Precious. Oh.
Well, there must be some mistake because Beth Wallace is a patient here. In fact, I came with Beth to see Dr. Culver in this very office just recently.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, I don't have time to argue because the baby could be in trouble. So if you would just get Dr. Culver and bring the doctor out here to see Beth face to face, then that'll prove Beth is a patient.
Luis, I feel fine, okay? Let's just go home.
No, I'm not leaving here until we talk to your doctor, all right? Look, I just want to make sure that you and the baby are at the right stages of your pregnancy right now, okay?
I would know if something were off.
Well, I wouldn't. I've never felt the baby even kick or move, and that can't be good. Okay, besides, I want to get to the bottom of why this office has no files on you. I mean, what kind of medical office is this anyway?
I'm sorry, the doctor's still with a patient.
Okay, well, that's not good enough because we need to see the doctor right now.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Okay, I think we should go.
No, I can't not tell him I'm here. I need to talk to Chad right now.
Whitney, what are you doing here?
No, I'll ask the questions, okay? What the hell do you think you're doing?
I love you, Teresa. I have never, ever stopped loving you. Teresa? Teresa, are you listening to me? Have you heard one word I've said?
Yes, Ethan, of course I have.
Well, from the expression on your face, I doubt it. You know, you have this amazing ability to hear only what you want to. You want me to tell you that we have a future together. And you want to believe that I lied to Gwen about you being in LA because I'm still romantically interested in you. Teresa, it's just not so. I don't want to be mean about this. I'm just trying to find the words to help you finally accept the fact and the reality about our relationship. Or I should say our non-relationship. I love Gwen and the baby that we're having very soon. And my focus in life is to be the best husband and the best father that I know how to be because Gwen deserves that. And you know what? I want that too. You and I are over. We can never be together again. Never.
There, now we can get out of here. No, and you would be a fool if you don't do the same thing. Because the minute Luis meets the real Dr. Culver, you and Beth, good as dead.
Don't you worry your old hag head about me.
You know, you're right. You deserve everything that's gonna happen to you. So, Charlie, honey, you have a good time in the big house. Something tells me you're gonna. Come on, precious. With any luck, Luis won't find Sheridan in the pit till we are over the border. Come on, get off there. Come on, I gotta get the suitcase.
I'm sorry, sir, but I've checked and rechecked all of Dr. Culver's OBGYN records, and Miss Wallace isn't a patient here.
Well, I'm sorry that you can't find Beth's name in your computer here, but I know for a fact that Beth has been in this office and seen Dr. Culver before. I'm telling you, the baby could be in jeopardy.
Luis, I am sure the baby is fine.
Well, I'm not. Now, please tell Dr. Culver that this is an emergency.
I already told you the doctor's busy with a patient. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, tell us that the doctor will see Beth next. And we're not leaving here until Beth has been examined.
Let me explain. Sid was...
Chad, you really don't have to. I mean, I can see exactly what's going on here between you and your rising star. I just can't believe you would do this.
It's not what it looks like. Sid was
Chad,
just excited.
don't even try it. I saw you. We're supposed to be getting married, and here you are fooling around with someone you work with?
Baby,
someone you just now met?
You've got it all wrong. How can you think I would cheat on you? I love you.
That's what I thought, too.
Oh, and now, after one kiss, you don't.
Oh, that was some kiss, Chad, please.
Look, Sid was just excited about some work we did. It meant nothing like you're suggesting. Look, tell her, Sid.
I don't know what you want me to say, Chad.
The truth, please?
Tell her that you kissing me meant nothing. Nothing at all.
I thought I was supposed to tell the truth.
Sid.
I'm sorry. But that kiss definitely meant something to me.
You can't mean this. Okay, you can't possibly know what the future holds for us.
I know what I wanted to hold for me. A life with my wife and my child.
Ethan, you're just saying this because you feel guilty about what happened last night. Look, I know that you still love me. I can see it in your eyes, even now.
Teresa, whatever you see, it's in your mind. I'm sorry. I don't want to be cruel to you about this. It's just that I don't know how else to convince you so you won't be let down again. My deepest wish for you is that you'll just move on and find someone new to start a good life with.
I don't want a life with anybody else.
Then, Teresa, then alone if you need. I just want you to find happiness. But it can't be with me.
And what about fate? I mean, even you have to admit that it was more than a coincidence that we are out here together. That you found your way back into my bed last night.
Teresa, forget about fate. Forget about fantasies. Look at the reality. Listen to what I'm saying. This is what you need to focus on.
I know you don't mean this, okay? I know you too well.
Look, I'm afraid it's just another one of your illusions because I'm telling you exactly how it is, and I need you to accept the reality of my marriage to Gwen. For God's sakes, please, for both of our sakes, I need you to let go of any and all of the hopes that you had for the two of us because it is never gonna happen.
If only I understood what I'm doing here. Why someone would want to do this to me and my baby. You know, at first I thought it might be about my family's wealth. But when I offered our captors any price, they just weren't interested. No, this is something far more personal. I just don't know what. The worst part is that even if Louise thought I was kidnapped at first, I'm sure he doesn't anymore, thanks to that stupid videotape they forced me to make saying that I was in Paris and that I was all right. Oh, dear God. My baby and I gonna make it out of here alive. Please, Louise, don't give up on us. Please, we are here.
See, I'm not angry with you. Look, I know this isn't your fault, okay? But I'm the father of the baby, and I'm very worried because I've never even been able to feel the baby kick or move once.
But I have. Reese, it's just a matter of timing.
Beth, please, okay? I'd just rather hear it from the doctor. Okay? Now, would you please tell Dr. Culver how serious this is? Okay, now listen to me. Beth has been through a very stressful and highly emotional last few months, and I'm afraid that it's affected the health of the baby. Now, please, okay? I promise we won't take up too much of the doctor's precious time.
I'll try again. See if Dr. Culver can fit Miss Wallace in, but no promises.
Great. Just do what you can.
Louise, please, can we just come back another day when it's not so busy and they've figured out my patient records? I don't want to cause any trouble.
Beth, it's no trouble. You're the doctor's patient. The least they can do is check you out to make sure that everything's going okay with your pregnancy, okay? I'm not leaving here until I hear it from the doctor's lips.
I just don't see why we can't wait a day or two.
Because, Beth, I've already neglected you too much, all right? Let me make it up to you, all right? For me?
Okay, precious. Here we go. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Would you get out of the way? Look, you may be crazy as a loon and want to stick around while the you-know-what hits the fan. But I don't, and Precious doesn't. We're out of here.
You're not going anywhere, Battle Axe.
Either are you, monkey face.
Thank you, Sid. At least someone is being straight with me. Fox, would you mind taking me back to the apartment?
No, you can't leave. Not like this. Why'd you say that? Why'd you tell Whitney that our kissing meant anything at all?
Because it did. Well, at least to me. It was a kiss of gratitude. Congratulations.
Right. Yeah, I always kiss people like that when I'm in a good mood.
Okay, let's go. Come on. It's all right.
No, wait. Just let her explain.
Yeah, it's true. I got carried away because of the track Chad and I just finished. And it sounded great because Chad knew exactly how to bring out the best in me.
Oh, I can imagine.
No, I mean it. I've never sounded so good. I mean, I actually think we have a chance of making a hit single. Your boyfriend, fiancé, well, he's an incredible producer.
So, this was really about the work?
Completely. I mean, Sid and I have been working our tails off all morning long, going round and round circles over one little segue in the middle of the song. We just nailed it, and Sid got excited, and she kissed me.
Yeah, this is L.A., Whitney. I mean, people kiss out here all the time. It's like giving a high five.
Well, not where I come from.
Fox, tell her. I mean, you spent more time out here than any of us. Tell her how much a kiss is worth in this town.
Teresa, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so blunt. I just don't know how else to make you understand that we can't have a future together. You think that fate brought me out here to be close to you? The fact is, Gwen and the baby are the sole reason I am out here. We flew out here so Gwen could be under the care of the best prenatal specialist in the country so our baby would have a chance. That's a fact. It's not fate. Ethan. I don't want to hurt you. I'm sorry that hurting your feelings is the only way I can get you to face this truth. But I don't think you'd want me to be anything less than honest with you.
If honesty is so all-fired important to you, can you just answer this one question, please? Will you?
I'll do my best.
Okay. Before you found out Gwen was pregnant, when you were trying to decide which one of us to propose to, who was it gonna be? Gwen or me?
Beth, I don't feel any movement at all. Now, I remember when my mom was pregnant with her last baby, it felt totally different.
I'm sure that every woman is different, Luis.
No, Beth, I don't like this. This is worrying me. I think we should see your doctor.
Luis, I'm fine. I'm sure the baby is fine.
All right, look, it's just that after everything that happened with Kay and Miguel, I don't want to take any chances with our baby, all right? I want to go see your doctor. Well, what did the doctor say?
I'm sorry, the doctor wasn't in the examining room.
What are you talking about?
There was an emergency. The doctors left for the hospital.
Yo, I didn't see anyone leave.
There's a back door. Dr. Culver left word with one of the nurses that I need to reschedule everyone's appointments.
Oh, okay, then we'll just reschedule our appointment.
I can't believe this. All I want to do is have Beth checked out to see that her and the baby are all right.
He's just one of those nervous daddies to be.
You're lucky. Some men act as if they couldn't care less.
Oh, I know. But, Luis, I'm fine. The baby is fine. I would know if something were wrong. Okay, so let's just go.
Well, I guess we've got no choice. Go get your stuff.
At least I dodged that bullet. Now, if I can just keep Luis out of the basement, I may still have a chance of not getting caught. I'll just give him a quick cup of coffee in the living room and get rid of him before he gets suspicious about anything downstairs.
Why can't we leave? You know, what good are we to you here?
Shut up. I'm tired of your whining voice.
I get it. I get it. I get it. You don't want us to leave because you think that we're gonna rat on you and Beth, you know? We're gonna tell them that you kidnapped Sheridan. You got her down in the pit in the basement, you know? But no. See, neither I nor Precious would ever be that foolish. We just want to just be far away from here, you know, when the cops come in and bust down that door. I mean, you can't blame us for that now, can you? No. Come on, Charlie. Come on, be a sport. Let us go, okay? You know, you have a nice life in the Clinton, okay? Ah! Oh, my God, you're gonna kill us. Oh, my God.
You are my passion for life.
Well, Fox, is it true? I mean, it's a kiss between two people in L.A. the same thing as a handshake everywhere else. Is that all it means out here? Just a hi, hello, thanks for a nice job?
Well, LA's a really weird place. And, it's not like the town you grew up in, so...
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Whitney.
Yeah, people kiss everyone for everything out here. You can't really read much more into that than what you saw between Chad and Sid. It's just, one of those things.
Hey. I'm sorry you walked in on something that looked less innocent than it really was.
I wanted to die when I saw you kissing Sid. I mean, you looked so close with her and intimate.
Baby, the only woman I want to be close to is you. Okay, I love you. Nobody else. Sid is just a job to me. A ticket to a better life than I've ever known. The life I want to share with you. Okay, I could never cheat on you with anybody. You gotta believe that.
You're always telling me how essential honesty is between two people. So tell the truth. If you hadn't found out Gwen was pregnant, who would you be married to right now? Gwen or me?
It's irrelevant. You're bringing up the past when it's the present and the future that matter. You're just going to have to face that reality.
The hell with reality, Ethan. Just tell me the truth. Answer my question. If Gwen wasn't pregnant, would you have asked me to be your wife?
I just don't know if we're ever gonna make it out of here, baby.
Those roses are special, you know.
I know. So whenever we're apart, just look at this rose and you'll know that I'm thinking of you. That I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten our love.
There. Now the whole world will know about our love. From now until the end of time.
Or at least until the termites get it.
21, 36, 48, hey!
Okay. I'm not so sure about you making a team.
Well, the only team I want to be on is yours.
All I ever wanted was a normal life. But the man that I love and our children, it just doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'm afraid I'm never gonna get out of this bed. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so very sorry. Help me! Please, can you hear me? Somebody help me!
Maurice, let's just go.
No, not yet. I want to set up an appointment with you and Dr. Culver as soon as possible.
But we can do it when we get home. Look how busy the receptionist is, okay?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Excuse me. Dr. Culver's office? When will you be back, Doctor?
What are you waiting for?
Wait 1 second. I could be the doctor. Maybe she's on her way back to the office.
Yes, Doctor. As a matter of fact, there are still several patients here in the office.
No, please, let us go. You know, I promise you we won't say a word. Precious can't talk, and I won't either.
I trust you. No one can ever know what Beth and I have done to Sheridan. That means eliminating any and all potential squealers.
No, please don't kill us. Please don't.
Gal's gotta do what a gal's gotta do.
Well, it's very nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I think maybe we have the makings of a huge hit on our hands, huh? Is that gonna be your first release or what?
If Chad says so.
Sounds good to me.
He's got such an amazing ear. I must have sung the song like 100 times, and he walks in and just knows what changes to add in to make it work.
Thanks. But it would have been nothing without your talent.
It sounds like we have a mutual admiration society going on.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse us.
Sure. So you really dig working with the guy?
Oh, he's incredible. I've never met anyone so passionate about his music.
You seem pretty passionate yourself.
You mean about Chad? Oh, he's the most amazing guy that I've ever met.
Well, that's interesting. Say, I've got a secret about your new producer and his future. I mean, you know, that is if you want to hear it.
Of course I do. And I like to be a big part of his future myself.
You really like that song?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm sorry I overreacted when I came in here before.
I understand.
It's just hard seeing another woman kissing the man that I love. And Fox and I were just talking about Ethan, Teresa, and Gwen on the way over here, and I was already feeling a little bit weird. I mean, thinking about how couples that seem so indestructible can actually be broken up by a third person coming between them.
I know it happens sometimes, but it's not
I
gonna...
mean, it was bad enough when we were back in Harmony and I had to watch Simone crawling all over you all the time, but she didn't know we were a couple. With Sid, it's a little bit different. Okay, here I go again. I know how badly you want to be a producer. And you are bound to be working with lots of beautiful young singers like Sid, some of whom will probably even have crushes on you.
You know what, Whitney? I think I get where this is going. It's not gonna cut it.
You can't just run away from my question. It's too important. It will affect the rest of our lives.
No, it won't. This is what I'm trying to get through to you, okay? You're hanging on to the past when it doesn't exist anymore. Things have changed.
Well, if it changed one way, Ethan, it can change back. Look, I'm not asking you to make any major decisions right now. I know that's unrealistic. But, you know, someday, well, you owe it to yourself as much as me to be completely truthful about your real feelings. Ethan, you know, the last few years, it seems like all anyone ever does is lecture me about the importance of honesty. And they keep rubbing it in that if I had just been completely straight with you, not kept any secrets, things would be different now. It's your turn. Show me how you can tell the truth even when it's not easy. You know, that night when you were carrying the engagement ring in your pocket, and you were pacing up and down outside the Crane Mansion, outside my room, outside Gwen's room. Who were you gonna get down on bended knee in front of? Who did you picture spending the rest of your life with?
Luis, I want to go home.
Just 1 second, okay? If that's a doctor on the phone, we may be able to get that appointment today after all.
Yes, doctor. I'll see you when you get back. Okay.
Excuse me, is the doctor coming back to the office?
As soon as possible, but as I've told you, we've already got a full slate of appointments for today, and we're running behind because of the emergency.
All right, we have an emergency too, okay? Well, now, please, just fit us in. We don't mind waiting.
I'm sorry, sir, but without Ms. Wallace's records, I'm afraid it's...
Don't tell me that it's impossible. All right, we are talking about my unborn baby here. Now, you fit us in somewhere, and we're not leaving here until you do.
No, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Precious, you all right? What did you do with that knife? Is this some kind of a cruel joke?
You think I'd waste my time bumping either one of yous off?
I don't get it.
If you're right, if Luis is on the verge of figuring out that Beth's faking her pregnancy, then our whole little kidnapping scheme's gonna unravel faster than you can say Charlie and Beth forever. I gotta act fast.
And to what?
To save my butt, that's what.
Tell me everything you know about Chad and his future.
Okay, but only if you promise to keep it between us, okay? What I'm about ready to tell you is pretty personal and it's pretty major. You can never tell Chad I even told you.
I cross my heart and hope to die. I won't whisper it to a soul.
Okay? What I'm about ready to tell you is gonna make you a part of Chad's life for a long, long time to come.
What do you mean, Chad? What's not gonna cut it?
Look, I love you, Whitney. I love you with all of my heart.
And I believe you.
But if we're gonna make a go of this relationship, get married, spend the rest of our lives together, well, we're gonna have to trust each other.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to do.
No, you shouldn't have to try. No, it should be automatic after everything we've been through. Okay, this today is not about Sid or any other woman that I want to work with in the future. This is about if you really, deep down, have faith in me. Because if you don't, if you have questions about my loyalty or my commitment to you, then we got a problem. So tell me the truth. Do you really trust me?
Ethan, were you gonna ask to marry you?
I'm getting pretty good at this, huh?
Great at it.
Well, you are a good teacher. You. I was going to ask you to marry me. But it didn't work out. And it just wasn't meant. You want me to be completely honest, Teresa? Sometimes the truth, it's really painful. I was going to ask you to marry me. But it didn't work out that way. Gwen's having my baby. She's my wife now. I'm married to her. So I meant what I said before. We don't have a future. So, whatever we shared in the past, whatever hopes and dreams that we had together, we just need to let go of them because they're not going to come to pass. It's over. We can never be together.
Hey, listen. I know you're trying to be a good father to the baby, but I promise you, if something felt off about my pregnancy, I would tell you. So we can see the doctor another time. It doesn't have to be today. All right, so would you please take me home?
No, you know what? I've got a better idea. I'm going to take you to the emergency room at the hospital.
What for?
Well, if you can't get an appointment with Dr. Culver, then I'll have you see Eve Russell. I'm going to call over there, see if she can meet us. I'll have you checked out in less than 30 minutes, okay?
Dear God, how am I gonna get out of this one?
How? How are you gonna keep Luis from figuring out that you and Beth kidnapped Sheridan when at this very moment he could be finding out that she is only carrying a 10-pound bag of granulated sugar?
You know how crooks get caught? They get too tied up into tiny little details. Yeah. It's time to simplify.
Ugh. How are you gonna simplify a cold-blooded kidnapping?
I'm getting rid of all the evidence. Make it so not one shred of evidence is pointing towards me and Beth.
How are you gonna do that with Sheridan herself down in that pit?
Yeah. I'm gonna do what I should have done a long time ago. Kill her.
Ugh. Somebody, please come find me. I don't want to die. Louise! Louise!
Week on For Love or Money 2.
Iron.
Rob
knows about the money.
Plus, in elimination, you have to see.
I'm crazy about you.
All new For Love or Money 2, NBC tonight, 9/8 Central.